Anyway, it's now the 28th of Kizuragi, okay? You've had a very short night's kip, because I worked out how long it took you to get back with all the bodies and that, and I realised it was actually quite late. However, this is not a problem for the priest and the Shugenja. After all, they have to be up to meet. Oh, we might as well have stayed up and not gone to bed. As I say, the Oba Samurai comes along and takes away the 2 trunks and the little red statue you've got, and the grimoire that Hatsu found, and says, "Well, if you want to see them, you'll have to go to Ise, and he'll take care of all that." The other thing
I'm sorry. One of those trunks has got the body in, hasn't it?
Yeah.
So why is the Oba Samurai taking it? I've been tasked by the Kami to take it to.
Actually, no, naturally, no, you've not.
Haven't I?
No. He said they had to go to Ise. He didn't say you had to take them.
Oh, right. Fair enough. Because I thought we'd effectively been tasked with it, and
yeah, I'd picked that up as well, actually.
That's why I spoke with the boss.
Anyway, okay. No. If they came across as that, then that was my mistake. No. Essentially, they've got to go there, but you don't have to take them. Anyway, as I say, he turns up. He confiscates the 2 trunks and the statue and sends some men off to Yedo with them, with instructions to get them to Ise as quickly as possible. The next thing that you have breakfast. The next thing that happens is that you are summoned by the Oba Samurai to the village square. When you get there, assuming you go, of course.
I'm not very certain that does.
Okay. You notice that there are 4 peasants in chains sitting on the floor, looking very upset and terrified, surrounded by Ashigaru in full armor. The other thing that you notice is that there's a headsman's block sitting in the middle of the square, with a man dressed in hood and a very large-looking ono, which he appears to be sharpening.
Say right. 3 or 4 peasants, eh?
4.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, the Oba Samurai comes down and sits on a stool, and the first man in chains is dragged before him. And his first words are, "Whoa, Jizo, explain why Hedura is still alive." And the man looks confused. I fail to understand, San. These good people over here, he says, pointing at you lot, have told me that they encountered Akumo Kunshu in the lair of Hedura. You told me that you killed her, along with your men. Now, either they are lying, or you are. Which is it? Ridiculous, sir. Oh, you did you? So where was the corpse? Where did you leave it? Well, I didn't actually see the corpse. You didn't, so how do you know it's dead? Well, Henzo told me. I see. Bring Henzo. The man in the middle of the other 3 is brought forward, and you've noticed that he has peed his pants, as it were. He's terrified. Well, Henzo, what do you have to say to Chizo's words? What? San, I did tell him that the spider was dead, but I didn't actually see the body either. I see. So you lied to your commander. No, I didn't. No. Well, how do you know it was dead then? Well, Chiazzo told us.
Can see where this is going.
What's the phrase about it flowing downhill?
Yeah, shit rolls downhill.
Yeah.
Oh, it definitely rolls.
Oh, I see. And where is Chiazzo? I do not see him here. Excuse me, son, says the eldest of the Ashikata there. We didn't know we had to bring him, so we didn't go to fetch him, sir.
Oh boy.
Well, go and do it now. Oh, and when you're done, report to the garrison, to the sergeant at the jail, and have yourself flogged with 10 lashes. He says, and he runs off. And the other Ashigaru was standing there, looking at each other sideways and going, "Ooh, he's in a very bad mood." And they smarten up.
Oh, yeah. Me? I'm
Right.
saying.
Right. You go. Right, says the executioner. Next to the lashing wheel. Right. Not quite. And he puts his axe down and trots off. You do me a lot of disservice, he says, by lying. I hereby sentence all of you to 20 lashes. To be done now. One of the other Ashigaru, who's a bit beefy, says, what sort of lash, sir? Use a 10. You realise that, yes, I'm well aware that it might kill them. Well, that's their problem. Get on with it. The executioner comes back with a large wheel onto which the, in turn, the Ashigaru who are here are lashed. The two who haven't spoken yet look a bit surprised in that, but that's the way it goes. And each of them is lashed.
Sorry, you say this the Ashigaru who are here. Don't you mean the peasants who are here?
No, I mean the Ashigaru.
Oh, right.
They're in peasant garb, but they are Ashigaru.
Oh, I see. Sorry, I thought you said they were just peasants. Right, fine. My apologies.
That's all right. Okay, and each one is taken up and given 20 lashes with a cat of 10. I shall now roll 4 health saving throws for them.
Oh. One of them's good. His 3 mates are not. At least 2 are definitely not.
Right, Enzo survives. Okay, he's not in good condition, he doesn't. The 2 men who I'm not giving names to both die. And I'm going to roll another one for their leader to see if he survives or he dies. But unfortunately, he actually survived.
I'd be scarred.
Oh, indeed, they will be scarred.
Wow.
The Ashigaru who was sent away and who's been ordered to have himself lashed comes back, grovels by kowtowing at the Oberman's feet and says, "Sorry, Sama, he is not to be found at home. Have you questioned his family?" No, sir. I didn't think about it. Right, I shall go and do it myself then. You come with me. Is your sword sharp? Yes. Good, you may be using it on them. Right, he looks round. Understand that lying to me will get you killed, even if you do not like what you have to say to me. Okay? This court is now over. Fetch the Etta and have that garbage cleared up. He then storms off down the road, followed by his Ashigaru. You notice that the sergeant, or his duties, is now surrounded by his 4 men, as if he was a prisoner. Just as he leaves, he comes up to Imagawa and Ashikata. Bows polite. I'm sorry you had to see that, he says. Good day to you. And then he leaves. Or what do you intend doing, if anything?
I was just discussing before we started playing gore and growing up on gory movies and Quentin Tarantino, and then you give us that for a first scene in the game, Tim. Lovely.
Well, the thing is to bring it home to you that lying to someone is not a good idea.
Yeah, that was grisly.
Oh, yeah. So, what next, gents?
Well, I gather we're not going to Ise, correct?
Not at the moment, you're not. No, I mean, you can, but you'd have to persuade Imagawa and Ashikata to do that, I believe.
Oh, yes, I know, but they have a mission that we're on, so I will accompany them.
Yeah, okay, excellent.
As a matter of interest, is the grimoire back in the trunk or not?
Yes, it is.
Very wide.
So, do you set off? Or what is it you're going to do?
Wait for Ashikata to decide what we're going to do.
Already Miles muted. Yeah, unless it's late in the day, we will gather our stuff and carry on.
Okay. In that case, you proceed down the road, past the area where you were ambushed by the trapdoor spiders. The first village you arrive at is Munikari. Okay. And as Yuko said when you sent her there, there's not much to it.
Okay. Oh, yes, I remember. Okawa, myself and Imagawa have decided that you've been given the responsibility of protecting Gyomo.
I have. Okay.
Yes.
Not a problem. I will. I will carry out that duty with honour and pride.
I hope so.
Quick aside, we took back from the lair, there were the 2 trunks and the bodies, but I thought there was also some goods as well.
There is. If you look on your journal, you should find an item called Party Loot, in which it is all described.
In that case, I will add it to the loot table in the...
Yeah, it's just number 2, isn't it? The trade goods.
At the moment, yeah. I mean, you.
Yeah.
I've done it all, so you had a note of what you found because that's. Oh no, you've got the artworks as well.
Oh yeah, could you add those then? Yeah,
Yes, of course, of course.
I shall point out that all. I shall point out all the common artworks have a spider motif.
Yeah, well.
That'd be surprising when you consider they came from the lair of a king spider, but never mind.
Yeah, and I'm noticing there's Kumo attacking down samurai and stuff. That's quite cool. Interesting art.
It's nicer to give out stuff like that than just say, well, you find 5 common artworks worth X amount of money. It's because you might want to keep some of these if you're into that sort of thing.
No, that's very, very cool. Very nice touch, Tim. I'm just reading it all and leaving it on screen for any viewers to see. It's very cool. Nice touch.
it's like the books. There's some books in that pile that will actually be useful to you.
We don't open that grimoire though, because this is one of those examples where Cthulhu exists across all games, and if you read that, Cthulhu summoned.
Hatsu has actually opened the grimoire because she had to find out what he was called.
Yeah, I know she did.
Unfortunately, she couldn't actually read the script.
Fortunately, exactly, yeah.
Thank God.
Well, it's some form of magic, but you don't know what. That's basically because it's Korean and they have a slightly different way of doing things.
Is it time to rest when we get to the village? Is there still daylight left?
Right, as I say, the first village you get to, Munikari, it's a hamlet. It shouldn't be called a village because I say its population is about 25 to 30. But it's quite obvious as you walk through it that at one point it was somewhat bigger because there's patches of land which are overgrown. You can see some ruined hovels. But the locals aren't very friendly. I mean, they're not unfriendly, they're just not as friendly as you might like them to be. And there's no inn. So all in all, you're rather glad you didn't get to it yesterday because you'd have been sleeping out in the open.
Yes, let's leave that place behind. It's a bit of a,
Yeah.
bit of a dump.
Not bothered for
Hardly.
sleeping there.
That's a bit harsh, but we'll agree with it, yeah?
The matter of it is, all these artworks are not severely hindering us, are they, in terms of movement?
In terms of
Well, I
weight.
was about to ask, can we have sold the 80 pounds of assorted trade goods? Because otherwise,
Well, basically, if you look closely, I put down what they were worth,
Yeah.
and then what you were offered by the local merchant. And if you accept what was offered, then you can note down you've actually got rid of them.
The money and
Yeah,
stuff.
well,
But
done all that.
they've all got weights. They're all somewhere between 3 and 6 pounds. So work it out, as they say.
We will sell all the trade goods then.
Yeah.
Keep
Okay.
the artwork.
You get, I think it's about 4 silver and 10 copper.
Whatever. Just stick it on the list.
okay.
There's quite a lot of artworks are quite heavy, aren't they? £4.
There's a few pounds
I
here.
think the lightest one is 3 and the heaviest one is 6.
No, I
and
see
you've
something
got-
12.
So,
Something 4B, £12.
2,
Torah, 4B, Torah, £12.
17. £23 I make it for item number 3.
Whereabouts is that?
Party look
Party.
in the journal.
It was on screen, I've just missed it.
Sorry, I've just been looking at the. Silly me. I was looking at the write-up, the episode. I didn't see the Party Loot one.
The Bandits of Nippon. the
Yeah, I know.
that looks interesting.
sorry, gents, that should have been £2, not 12. That was my error. I didn't spot that.
Okay.
So it's more like a little, very large Netsuke. It's not really a statue. But anyway, they've all got weights, right? And I shall point out that where it says the books are all intensity 1, right? That means they're valued at 2 to 40 gold. Okay.
So, do we have those books, or has he confiscated?
No, you don't have those, but no, you do have what they were called, and you will know that as A-class goods, i.e. intensity, and you don't know quite what the level is, but anything from 2 to 40 gold, okay?
Okay.
What does a higher intensity mean?
Basically, intensity 1 is the most valuable,
So lower, so higher intensity is.
and
less gold.
intensity 6 would mean they were worth 1d6 copper, whatever they were.
Okay, got it.
Density 1 is extremely rare books.
Yeah, got it.
Well, extremely rare books will go for more than 40 gold, whatever the market can bear. These are sort of common ones. It all depends on how good they are, and essentially how much use they are as part of a reference library, which I've not added to because at the moment you don't have them.
See,
So ignoring books.
see books item 5, for example, meditation, Jin techniques £5, kanji, So that's what it's written in. Is that, for example, a teaching scroll if somebody studies meditation?
Yes, it is. Basically, it's a treatise on the Chinese techniques of meditation.
And,
Okay.
and number 7, for example, the Warfana history, would that be a teaching scroll for if you use that?
No, that's a history
Right,
book.
Yeah, okay.
And it might have some use in learning Tessen Jutsu, but I won't put a bet on it.
That's the one.
Okay, so we don't
There is-
have those. They've been confiscated.
Yeah, well, they're all a part of what was in the trunks, you see.
I noticed number
This
4
one,
is use of Nunchakute, so that would be a teaching scroll for actual Nunchakute then, right?
Yes, it would, yes.
That's cool. The Bandits of Nippon. I wish I could have got to read that because that's the title of our campaign. The Bandit or Bandits.
You're likely to meet that or something similar again. Because it's what the sort of information you actually need to do the job that you're actually involved in but don't know much about yet.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Oh, it's like we've got, according to my maths, £28 of common of artwork.
So if we've got items 3 and 4, the common artworks and semi-precious artworks, that's what we've got, and we've sold item 2
Yeah,
trade
that's-
goods.
Correct.
Okay.
There's £28 worth of artworks,
It's quite a lot.
which I'm not carrying. My
That's a
porter
lot.
can't carry it.
Yeah, I don't fancy carrying all that either. I've got enough. Well, I hired a porter to carry, but my porter's already struggling with all that stuff I've got. We could just hire another porter. Just to carry this.
Anybody
Yeah,
interested
trying
in
to
any of it? Anybody interested in any of it?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so. The artwork.
Not really.
I mean, the semi-precious ones might be worth hanging on to just because of the. I don't know. If we can find a buyer for the rest, I just say we sell them. To be fair, if
Right.
we find
Yeah,
somebody
if
that
they
wants to
can be
buy
cashed
them.
Well, I'd say keep the Intensity 1 artworks. Would that not be sensible? Because they
Yeah,
are.
okay.
They are rare.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Tim. Those are best quality. Yes.
Yeah, that's the top quality.
Yes, they are. They're the best quality, yeah.
But
If nothing else,
what we're
well,
gonna
if
do
nothing
with
else,
them, like
actually,
hanging them up on
Carter-san-
our walls.
well,
and
if
stuff,
nothing else,
sell
actually,
them.
Carter-san, they could be used as a gift for
Right.
influence.
Correct.
So-
Yeah, correct.
We'll keep
I get
item
you.
4, but we're not interested in item 3.
Yeah, can we sell all the 3?
I'm not in this 2-bit village of 25 people. We can't.
No, we can't
No,
sell that.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, not here.
How do you figure your maximum carry weight?
Uh,
Trying to
uh,
look to see.
Twice your strength is okay. If you put it on the sheet, it will tell you that basically up to twice your strength is okay.
Oh, okay. Well, I can grab about 10 more pounds then, and still be, I think, all right. I
think
should be
this-
able to carry 30 then, and I'm only carrying 18. So, I mean, but I don't need.
Right, you can get rid of the first 4 of the semi-precious, the common artworks, okay, for a grand total of 12 copper.
12 copper. Okay.
This will leave you with the Tatate Kumo who's attacking the down samurai, and the Shishi and the Tora or tiger figure,
Okay.
which are £11 in total.
Okay. Let me put that on my sheet. I think I can carry that.
So how much did we get for those?
What, the 4 you sold, you get 12 copper.
12 copper. Yep.
The 3 that you've not sold, or you don't know how much you're going to get because you've not sold them yet.
Correct. But we're left with effectively £11 worth of artworks. Yep.
£11 worth of artworks, yes.
Yep.
Okay. Let me see here. Where's the weight?
Is Morikawa able to carry them? He should be lightly loaded.
I'm putting it on right now. Let me see here. Just about done. I didn't.
You need
Oh,
to
yeah.
tick the box.
Number, huh? Yeah.
You need to tick the box as well, not to put a cross in the box. to say you're wearing it effectively, so it's add it to your week.
I'm looking at my character sheet, Tim, and if my porter's carrying 31.4 pounds before he carries my armor, I need 2 porters.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
well,
the
you've
weapons
got
I
2
carry.
porters. Basically, I've noted down in the write-up that you and Ashikata hired 3 between you.
Did we hire 3?
I only have 1.
Yeah, I need 2.
So then he carrying my spare bits of my armor. I'm carrying the rest.
I can carry them and still be unencumbered.
Okay, thank you.
I mean, that's my limit, but yeah, I can take for now. That sounds good.
Yeah, that's fine. We can put them down.
The point is, Jeff, you can always say the first thing I do when I get out of combat is I drop those, and you move the X to drop them,
Sounds good. Perfect.
which is fine as long as you don't have to run away because you lose them.
Makes sense.
Well, my point is, if there's a choice between losing £11 of artwork or dying, I'm sorry, the artwork has to go.
Yeah.
Unless it's so incredibly valuable, it's worth my life. And this isn't.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
Okay. Correct me if I'm wrong. The ship's log we handed over to the merchant, correct?
Well, either that or the harbour master. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Righty ho.
Right. As I say, you pass through the little village or the hamlet, and then another village that is called Shuten-Doji, which I shall put in. I'll put these names in the chat.
And I'm probably behind, but I'm picking the map. Are we somewhere right around there?
We're more like down here, aren't we?
Oh, okay.
We're on the way there.
We're on the way up that road.
Okay, thank you.
Which is, it's not a road though, is it? We're going up that line.
It's a road, yeah.
Is it a road?
It's a road, yeah.
Looks like, yeah. Alright, cool.
You're travelling through the rice bowl, basically the most productive part of Japan in terms of rice growing. All flat and lovely and well irrigated, etc., etc.
Okay, so Ashikata-san,
Yes.
currently party funds are 5 gold, 6 silver, 14 copper, and those 5 artworks.
Okay, thank you. You better keep.
You'll need to keep track of it on the grounds that each Ronin is costing you 10 copper a day, and each Hymin is costing you 5 if you're staying in inns. That is.
Do you keep track of the finances, Gyomo?
Yes, Ashikata-san.
I think you've got 4 Ronin and 3 peasants.
Yeah.
Could be 5 Ronin and 2.
Also, I wanted to say that if I've been charged with Gyomo's care, then as we're travelling, I'm teaching Gyomo about the length of each of my weapons, and I'm like, if I grab this weapon, you stay this distance away from me, etc. But you never stay like further than X or Y away from me, and I'm giving him all this instructions for if anything happens. If I'm going to be charged with looking after him, he needs to know what to do around me when I'm looking after him.
Well away.
Seems fair to me.
Yes, so Okawa-san.
The naginata and the length of it and where he needs to stay, but
It's a good job that
different
it's
swords.
a very good job that Gyomo is a polite, patient, tolerant Buddhist, unlike some.
And a good student, hopefully.
Yes, I mean those chaps in the monasteries can be a little bit abrupt.
Yeah, especially if they've been
No,
drinking.
I'm not abrupt with him. I'm very, very pleasant with him when I teach him, but I also make a point of telling him that.
No, I'm thinking of the Sohai monk.
If he gets on the end of my sword, it'll not be pleasant to him, so he has to pay attention.
Right, the second village you go through, there is actually a shrine in it, okay? Which is of no interest to Gyomo because he's a Buddhist, of course.
Is there a Shinto priest in residence?
Oh, there are
You're gonna go
two.
start a fight, like.
Both women.
No. I asked Ashikata-san whether I might have 10 minutes to ask them a question about whether they know a spirit called a name of Erifa.
Of course you can.
Okay, I shall approach the shrine and bow politely and ask if I might ask a question about the spirits of Nippon.
Oh, you certainly can.
I shall inquire whether they know of a spirit going by the name of Erifa.
Right, the priest's names are Rika and Urafo. Urafo. Okay? And they're both women.
Oh, yes, that's. I shall ask them. I'm not sure which is the more senior, but I shall certainly ask them if.
Rika's the more senior.
Okay.
She says, yes, I've heard of the Kami of Fire, Erifa. He's said to be a protector of Nippon from Gaijin.
Bow politely and ask if they would be kind enough to offer prayers to him for the safe success of the mission that he has ordered.
They both look at you in surprise. Say, by all means, we will. Yes. Thank you for bringing this to our attention.
I shall give them a silver coin and thank them politely. And then return to Ashikata and confirm that Erifa is apparently the Kami of Fire.
Thank you. Useful information.
I appear to be sweating slightly.
Mm-hmm.
Just as well I was polite to him.
Yes.
As I said there, in the write-up, you approached him with remarkable aplomb and bravery.
And exceptional politeness.
Yeah, well, you wouldn't know it, Oliver and Jeff and Brian, but we've got a friend called Majid, right? And his basic tactic is to talk to everything he meets, which makes it very difficult to get an assault on him, because he'll talk you out of it. Will he not, Dave?
He does his best.
Okay.
Yes. He's playing he's playing a paladin in my fantasy campaign.
Yes. Anyway, you pass through this village and on to the next one, which I shall also put in the chat.
Appreciate it, because I take loads of notes. Tido.
Which is called Shuten-Doji. Again, it's another E-class village, so its population is somewhere around about 500, you would think. The other thing that you will notice is this has what is called, laughingly called a tea house, or in our parlance, a brothel. So if you wish to, you can go and visit the Blue Lantern, or not, as you may say fit.
Waits to see if anybody else goes first.
Are we stopping here, or is it just passing through?
Well, basically, this is the third one. This is the end of your day. Yes.
Okay.
And it's a fairly big village, so there's inns here.
Well, it's not as big as some you've been in, but it's on the large size of average, should we say?
It's got the option of prostitutes. It's civilization anyway. I mean, I'm not going to see any prostitutes unless someone else does, and then I might be going with them. But nah, I'm not going to be the first guy. I'm not going to be that guy.
Well, I'm not going to be that guy.
Well, you're not. Obviously,
You
the
better,
first-
you better not.
Yeah, that would look really bad.
There's nothing wrong with Gyomo going to the tea house if he wants to. They,
Yeah, I'll,
Yes.
priests aren't celibate. They're not meant to be celibate.
Oh no, I don't have to be celibate. But,
Yeah, it's
don't,
just
wish
don't
to
look
bring
now.
the part- don't wish to bring the party into disrepute.
after lunch, I shall visit. Oh, no problem with that.
You mean after dinner?
After dinner, sorry, that's what I mean, yeah.
Okay. How much do you wish to pay?
What's the usual cost?
Right, what's the going rate? Like I said, if somebody else goes.
Between 1 and 6 silver.
Oh, well, it's yeah, I'm feeling rich. Let's pay the 6 silver.
In that case, you get one of the top girls, and you have a very good night.
Good.
She sings, she wines and dines you, and then you have sex, of course, which is what you went there for.
Right. Well, I'm paying 6 silver as well. Like I said, if somebody else
Okay,
goes.
you're lucky that they do have 2 girls of that quality, so you can both have one each.
Excellent.
You can have a joint party if you want.
I mean, I'm not shy. If you're
I'm not that public.
Well, you have to remember that the Japanese or the Nipponese are not shy about mixed bathing and that sort of thing.
No.
Basically, because they have to, because there's so many of them crammed into such a small space.
It's been
I'm
a long
still
day
a
on the
little bit
road,
shy.
but I have paid
I'm still a
6
bit
silver.
shy because I'm not very old.
I've paid 6 silver for this. Yeah, I don't need to be sharing this experience with anyone. I'll get a private area. Happy days.
It's possible that Imagawa goes as well, but I shall let Dave decide that.
We're hard-working warrior bushies. Like, there's no shame in letting off a little steam.
Well,
Like I said, if someone
as
else
far
goes
as I'm aware, the
first.
Japanese reckon that you should go and have sex on a regular basis because it's good for you. Releases all sorts of tensions and that.
I can get with that philosophy.
Aren't we all?
Definitely.
Right. Those of you in the tea house don't hear this, but those of you who are staying in the River View, which is the slightly larger of the 2 inns here, hear a commotion out in the yard. Shouts of, "Get out here now, you cowardly liver-livered scum!" Unfortunately, you've not quite heard the name, but somebody's being very insulting.
Look out the window, see what we can see.
Okay, you look out the window. Out the window is a large fat man with Irizumi, who appears to be shouting at somebody who's just off screen.
Do
Short
we
while
recognize?
after these shouts and taunts come out, a second very large man comes out and says, "I don't know what you're shouting about. You couldn't fight your way out of a wet paper bag." And the innkeeper, whose name is Kosho, comes out and says, "If you two want to have a fight, take it off of the inn." And his Yojimbo comes forward with a large club. And the 2 Sumatori look at each other and then look at the man armed with the club and slink off out of the inn to do whatever it is they're going to do off the premises. And Kosho turns to his Yojimbo and says, "Make sure they go and don't just sneak round the back." "Right," says the man, and walks out. And you see the innkeeper shaking his head going, "Yakuza, I don't know what I'm going to do with them." And he comes back in.
Can I check with the headman and see if there's anyone in the village needing medical attention while I'm here?
Well, that's very kind of you, good Bonds, he says. Well, follow me, he says. And he leads you over in the general direction of, a nondescript building which turns out to be some form of hospital. And in it are half a dozen people who appear to be suffering from anemia. Because they're very pale. But over the last few weeks, we've had more and more cases of this, he says. I don't know what it is, and so far a physician has not turned up who's been able to tell me what's going on. But if these people are left, they die from loss of blood, he says.
Well, I shall examine them.
Okay. In that case, you notice that each of them has what looks like a pair of fang marks on the neck.
Righty. Oh, I shall prescribe iron-based herbs, etc. Unfortunately, I can't prescribe stout here, can I? And they haven't invented iron brew. I shall then kind of express confusion as to what's caused this and return to the inn, where I will have a quiet word with Imagawa, Yuko, and Morikawa.
Okay.
Because unfortunately Ashikata is not available. I believe that there is a vampire preying on the villagers. I cannot remember.
Well, you call him a Shuten-Doji. Call him a Shuten-Doji, because that's what he is. If he is a vampire.
I believe we may have a Shuten-Doji preying on the villagers. I explained there's half a dozen of them suffering from anemia who appear to have 2 fang marks. Of course, it might be something else, and the fang marks might be to disguise the fact, but all is not well here. Imagawa-san.
Yeah, it might be good to look into this if we have time to do so.
I would suggest we do not all sleep tonight.
Agreed.
I shall have a word with Hatsu and see whether or not it would be possible to determine if there is any magic functioning in the village.
Meanwhile, me and Okawi are slumbering nicely with our head between some set of boobs. Snoozing away.
What was that famous film? Brides of Dracula, wasn't it? Well, we shall arrange that there is someone awake at all times in the inn, keeping an eye on the rest of us and watching out for listening for things happening outside.
Right. Would all of those in the inn care to make wit saving throws, please?
I'd love to.
Yeah.
Oh.
We can definitely start with closing the windows.
Oh yes.
I did not roll. Why am I not rolling here?
Yes.
Oh.
Some nice rolling there, boys.
Needs must when the devil drives.
Not necessarily. Oliver, I point out to the remark I made to you in the channel, Bandits. I think it is.
Alright, okay.
Sorry, I rolled twice there. I was scrolled up earlier. That was my fault.
Sometimes in my campaign, I roll a d20 and then subtract it from your roll. So you never quite know what you're doing.
Yeah, so I made mine. So.
No, this saving throw is just to see if you comprehend the full horror of what's about to happen to you. You wanted to fail this one.
Maybe.
as I say, will saving throws, please.
Will saving? Okay. I fail mine by 2.
Okay, Imagawa's not heard this, but the other 3 of you hear some very enchanting flute music. Okay? And Morikawa gets to his feet and starts to leave the room. Hatsu
I
and
shall-
Kiyoto have fought off the influence that is involved in this enchanting flute music. Imagawa doesn't appear to be at all noticing it.
I will attempt to trip him up and ask Imagawa to help.
Okay,
Morikawa appears to be under some sort of influence from that flute music.
okay. In that case, can Morikawa make a wit saving throw, please?
Okay. Wait. Oh,
Oh,
I made that.
Okay, as you get up and start to turn to leave, you notice that Gyomo has stuck his foot out and has attempted to trip you. Okay? What do you intend doing?
Well, it depends on if I'm of the right mind or not. If I'm under the influence, I will try to.
Oh, well, no, you want to go and listen to this music. You want to see who's playing it. But other than that, you're in full control of your faculties.
But I want to go listen to it, so I'll probably jump over his.
Okay. In that case, make a leaping roll, sir. And
Yeah, I do
Dave,
have.
can you make your trip attack on Morikawa?
I will attempt to.
the trip attack.
really
Let's
good.
go. Get him, Dave. Get him, Gyomo.
No, I do have. Yeah, I do have Karamajutsu.
Well, I had
If you got
three
Jutsu, you can make that roll instead because that's a better roll. That's a better technique.
Okay.
I got 3 effect numbers on my Jujutsu.
Ooh,
Oi,
I have
oi.
7. I have 7 on my Karamajutsu.
Okay, you attempt to trip him, and he nimbly leaps over the top. At
Morikawa
this point,
sounded
Imagawa
like that.
goes, Imagawa goes, stop it!
My
And
good roll.
what is Hatsu doing? Sorry, what is Hatsu doing?
I think she's gonna follow.
Say that again, Brian.
I'm gonna follow
Oh, follow him.
Morikawa.
Okay.
Now, are we on the ground level, or are we on?
There are, apart from castles, there are very few multi-story buildings in Japan. Most of them are just one level. If there are extra levels, they'll be underground. So you're on the ground level.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm looking for the quickest way out of the room that I don't have to elude any more trips or tackles.
Okie doke.
If that's a window, that's fine.
Well, you can always leap out the window. Yes.
Yeah, I think he would do that. He's pretty nimble. He would think less people could.
Okay.
follow him.
I suggest you then you make a deafness roll, please.
Okay. Ooh, I fail by 10.
Your foot catches on the window frame.
The fact that you smashed headfirst into the frame of the building might be something to do with the fact that Imagawa's just bashed you with his bow staff.
Okay. hopefully a little damage will wake me up.
Take subdual damage, sir.
How many was it? 5 or
6.
6?
That's,
Okay.
It's actually +1.
Okay. I just didn't hear you at first.
Right, on his second action, Imagawa will say, "Stop it, Morikawa." Okay? And at the moment, you're too busy picking yourself up off the floor or out of the dent you made in the wall.
Well, if he's on,
Gyomo,
if he's on the floor, I'm going to try and leap on his back and try and restrain him while telling him that
Okay.
he's
make
being
a
charged by-
jujutsu roll then, sir.
Okay. Do I get any bonus to the fact he's on the floor?
Just roll your d20 and I'll sort of.
Here's where I roll a 20. Nope, failed by 5, I think. Yes, failed by 5.
Okay, you've got a grapple on him, but that's about it. Okay, Morikawa feels somebody land on him and attempt to put him in some sort of jujutsu hold, but it's not very good.
I can counter with jujutsu, right?
Yeah, but you don't need to at the moment because he's got no effect numbers on you, so that's not a problem.
Oh.
Hatsu,
Am I still?
it's all gone horribly wrong. Gyomo and Morikawa and Imagawa appear to be having some sort of fight. Or are you going to do anything?
With this frail body, I'm not jumping in that fight.
Okay, so I take it this round you pass.
Yes.
I attempt to persuade Imagawa that he is under the influence using my rhetoric.
Well, you can when it gets round to you. Yes.
Yes, all right. We'll see.
Okay. Imagawa, on his primary action on 12, attempts to bop Morikawa with the end of his staff. Morikawa takes another 3 points of subdual damage.
Okay.
It would appear that the Ronin has in for you, sir. Right, your action, Morikawa.
I'm still compelled that I want to go listen to this music.
Yes, you are, but at the moment your fight instincts have taken over, so you can fight normally.
Okay, well then I guess that I will take a punch at Imagawa with my.
Okay, right.
My
First of all,
Kamibasa.
make a jujutsu roll to get to your feet.
Okay. Which is exactly that.
Okay, you get to your feet, but unfortunately, because you've had to shake Gyomo off, you don't actually get an attack this round.
Okay.
Imagawa looks at you on 6 and says, "Stop fighting," but he doesn't actually hit you. Do you want to bop him with your secondary? You can do.
I can unless there's something that I can roll, a wit or a will to try to shake myself out of it. Otherwise, I will.
Not at the moment. You'll get a chance in a minute, assuming that Gyomo can make his rhetoric roll.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna take a swing then.
Okay, roll to hit. Remember, you're at half chance.
Okay, so I should be alright. So I'm at a 7. Oh, fail. I miss. Swing wild.
That's fine. That's good. Okay. Right, we get down to Gyomo. What are you attempting to do?
I'm trying to attempt to persuade him that this music is magical from the Shuten-Doji, and he should ignore it, put stuff in his ears so he can't hear it, and then we can try and fight it.
Fine. Okay. Are you going to move out of the hex that he's in and you're lying in, or are you just going to do the rhetoric from the floor, as it were?
Well, I mean, if I can stand at the same time as I'm doing that, then I will. If I have to do
Make,
it from the floor,
okay, well, you can make a jujutsu roll to get to your feet.
oh dear. Oh, success.
That's a good roll. Yeah, nice.
Okay, you roll to your feet. You're no longer stood in his hex. You can now make your rhetoric rolls.
Come on, I should have rolled this for the rhetoric.
Oh, even better.
yeah. 13 effect.
Wow. All right.
Okay. You roll a willpower save for Imagawa, please.
For Morikawa?
No, the other Dave's character,
Oh,
Imagawa.
Oh, okay. Okay. Sorry.
Because basically he's heard what Gyomo has said.
You want me to make a will, right? I think I'm...
No, I rolled it for Imagawa.
Oh, okay.
And unfortunately, he's not made his willpower save, so he's going to bop Morikawa again.
Okay.
Do you 4 points of sigil deal damage? Okay, we'll do it this way. Do you wish to attack Imagawa?
Yeah, if I'm still under the influence, yes.
Okay, in that case, roll to hit Imagawa at your full BCS.
It's a effective 7.
Okay,
Roll
you'll hit me. Do some damage.
Okay. Let's see. 6 points. 2 from my Shuko, that adds to it, and then 2 from my level. Attacking with the Tamiwaza. Of subdue damage.
Okay, and now you get to make a willpower saving check with a bonus from Guillermo's retro combat. So roll the dice and we'll see what happens.
Oh, nice.
Well, at least that
Okay.
came on a saving throw and not an attack roll.
Yeah.
Partway through the round, just as Imagawa's about to attack you again, you snap out of it and you wonder, why am I fighting? So do you want to say anything before he hits you again?
Yeah, I'll say, you know, whoa. Say, I don't know what was going on, but I meant no harm, and I'll just drop my hands. And so I'm not looking threatening whatsoever.
Okay. He snaps the bow staff so that it's close to your face and says, "What were you doing?"
He said, and I'll say, "Well, didn't you hear that music?"
What music?
And he'll kind of look at the others, and well, someone else heard that,
I-
right? The
I
flute.
would explain to Imagawa-san that there is flute music, which I believe is coming from the Shuten-Doji, which entranced Morikawa-san. And if we follow it, we may find the Shuten-Doji.
Oh, he says, "You mean that entrancing flute music?"
Yes.
He then bops Morikawa again. For 3 points of damage.
And
Which
I'll-
catches you both a bit by surprise.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
it does.
Yes.
So,
Yeah. And I'll
When
say,
it comes to
what
my
was that
initiative,
for? Yeah. Yep.
Hold on. Morikawa's next.
Well, I'm assuming that he's under some influence.
That seems reasonable to assume, yes, because he.
Yeah. Trying to. Can I attempt to get him in a hold with jujitsu?
You can make a jujutsu roll, yes.
Can't believe I left you alone for 1 minute, Gyomo, and this happened.
That is 3.
I should have joined you guys.
Yeah, 3 effect numbers.
That's that 3 effect numbers, is it?
Yes, it is.
Okay. You've got a light hold on him at the moment. On 6, he will attempt to hit you with his quarterstaff again.
Wow, he's rolling good.
He misses you.
Oh,
Because remember, he's on half his effect numbers at the moment.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
On your secondary, you can't actually do anything because you can only accumulate effect numbers on your primary. Gyomo, it would appear that the Budoka and the Bushi have decided to have a fight.
I'm going to attempt to dissolve illusions just in case it's not the Budoka.
Okay. Is that automatic?
It's
Would you have to roll
automatic.
for
No BCS is required. So all
okay, in
illusions
that,
in range dissolve, and it's a range of 10.
no illusions disappear. They do appear to be fighting each.
Oh dear.
Okay, Hatsu. It would appear it appeared as if the fracas was over, and now it's started again. So, what do you wish to do?
She wished she'd came to the tea house.
Yeah, she's thinking, maybe.
You can always use your darts or water on them. Won't hurt.
That's what I'm thinking. Morikawa has who in his hold again?
Imagawa.
Imagawa?
The Budoka has Dave Dobson's Ronin Imagawa in a very light hold. It's not much of a hold at the moment, but it might become so shortly.
I'll do my darts of water on Imagawa.
Okay, make your attack roll then, sir. Sorry, your magic roll, my mistake.
Let me just check. Okay. Made it by 9.
Nice.
Okay, you hit with the first dart. Roll again for the second one.
Just missed that one.
The reason you probably missed with the second one, you've used 4 points of power, by the way, is that the first one has knocked him over, dragging Morikawa with him because he's got a hold on him. Unless Morikawa wants to let go. But Imagawa's not actually stunned. What happens is you hear Hatsu chant some magic words, and
Right.
a couple of bolts of blue light leap out from her fingers, and one hits Imagawa and one doesn't.
Okay. I think I'm going to try to hold on. Just there's other people in the room. I'm thinking if I hold on, the others can do something. So I'm going to try to hold on.
Okay, in that case, make a strength save.
Strength save. Okay. Oof. That's a fail, of course.
Okay, you try to hang on to him, but unfortunately his weight catches you a bit by surprise and he drops to the floor. You can follow him down if you wish, but you won't be holding him, or you can stay on your feet. It's up to you.
I'll stay on my feet.
Okie dokie. New round. Imagawa attempts to get to his feet, get up off his feet. he fails. So he's now lying on the floor. What do you wish to do, Morikawa?
I'm going to strike him.
Say that again.
To hit him. I'm trying to hit him.
Okay. Do you want to hit him with your foot or your fist?
If he's on the ground, I guess my foot would be more logical.
Okay, right. In case you kick him, off you go.
That's a hit. Effect number of 1.
Oh, actually, the effect number's a bit more than that. Well, okay, you kick him. Off you go. Do the damage. I'll give you an extra +1 because you're kicking him.
Okay.
You're just trying to knock him out at this stage, aren't you?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, at least, right? We don't want to hurt him, but yeah, knock him out. If he's not going to stop. 6 points.
Right, he attempts to kick you back on his secondary.
Okay.
Right, his kick misses. Do you want to have a counterattack?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, kick him again then.
Okay. And this will be at.
This is the problem with using brawling against the Budoka, you see.
This was the last
this
game I
is-
was expecting to see PvP in.
Oh, that's a miss.
Okay, it's now your secondary on 5. Do you want to hit him again?
Yes.
Okay.
That's a hit.
What's your raw BCS, sir?
Oh, it is a 14, so that's a 12 effect
Oh,
number.
no, so 7.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
You don't quite critical him, but you do some damage.
Okay. So roll damage is normal.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was my max there.
If you're trying to knock him out, you're going the right way about that.
Yeah.
Him somewhere sensitive. Gyomo on your base action on force.
I will try my rhetoric on Imagawa to try and persuade him that what he's doing is wrong because he's been entranced by this Shuten-Doji. I assume that's what's happening. I don't know what's going on.
I know.
3 effect numbers on my rhetoric. Whether it will help, I don't know. But leaping in there in the middle of this fight doesn't seem a good idea.
No, it doesn't. No. It might help, but you don't know. It's a matter of whether Imagawa gets a chance to have it.
Yeah.
Hatsu, down to your action on 2.
He's still on the ground, but he's moving.
Yes, he just attempted to kick Morikawa in his lower body and almost got stomped on in exchange.
We'll dart him again. See if I can actually.
Basically, what you need to do is to be able to stun him. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, make your magic roll.
Oh, that one failed by 2. Second dart. But why did it roll twice?
Okay. You use 4 points of power. I can't be knocked down because I'm already knocked down.
Yes.
And obviously, Gyomo's rhetoric is not going to succeed, as your dart catches Imagawa in the head, and I'm going to say it knocks him out. because I've just rolled a 20 on his health saving throw.
Oh.
So he slumps to the ground unconscious. You may have 1 point of Shugendo, Hatsu, and Morikawa can have a point of Shugendo, and Gyomo can have one because at least he's trying hard and it worked in one case.
Okay.
That is the fight. As the fight ends, the door to your suite slams open, and the man armed with a club he's armed with a short club this time, and goes, "What the hell's going on here?" This probably surprises Hatsu because it's right in her ear. Well,
Slight disagreement between the two bouquet son. I say politely.
right, never mind you've done any damage, which is good. Otherwise, you'd have to pay for it.
I apologize.
He then sighs lots and goes out the door, putting the shogi screen back at its rail where it should be. And he looks a bit sheepish at that, and then wanders off.
Has the flute stopped during all this?
And make a wit save.
I mean, I could hear it. Can I still hear it? I failed me wit saving throw.
And no, you can't. And neither can Hatsu or Morikawa.
I will discuss with Morikawa what happened, and I can't explain why Imagawa did what he did. I could understand with trying to stop Morikawa leaving, but not continuing to fight once all seemed well.
Yeah, that doesn't make a sense, or it doesn't make sense unless I don't know. The Shuten-Doji was affecting him more, or I'm not sure.
Well, I don't know much about Shuten-Doji, but that was certainly not normal music.
No, it wasn't.
No.
I just hope that Ashikata-san and Okawa-san are okay.
I wonder.
Right, I'll hold that little group there. Ashikata and Okawa, are you intending spending the night at the tea house, or are you going to go back to your inn?
I'm going to go back to the inn once the business is finished, as it were.
Okay, Okawa, are you going with it?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, you probably have a light snooze between a nice set of boobies and then head back to the inn, yeah.
Okay, in that case, can you roll me 3d6, sir?
Ooh, I sure can. 3d6 coming right up. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, you are having your nice snooze when you're awoken and you're told that your compatriot is leaving. So you scramble to get up and you leave. You arrive back at the inn, okay, where the innkeeper is waiting for you. He bows politely to you both. And he says, there has been some form of eruption amongst your colleagues, he says.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
My friend here, he says, looking at the Yojimbo, says there is no damage to the rooms. I shall be checking in the morning, sir, and if there is, I shall be adding it to your bill.
Understood.
Good
And
night,
about
sir.
extra low.
Good night.
Understood.
Okay, you make your way back, and you find the room where you left Imagawa in a bit of a mess. Nothing appears to be broken. Morikawa's got some bruises, and Imagawa is tied up in the corner. That makes sense.
I look at them and like, okay, so you guys had your own party without girls. I get it. Okay.
What has been going on, Gyomo?
Why is he blaming me?
No,
I'll leave you
I'm
alone. I'll
asking
leave you alone
because-
for a couple
I'm
of
asking
hours.
you 'cause I'm asking you because you're the one who's least likely to bullshit me.
I shall explain that
Never.
after you and Okawa-san had left, I asked the headman if I could be of assistance in any medical matters, and he showed me a number of villagers in the local hospital who were suffering from anemia, shortage of blood, and they appeared to have bite marks. So I warned the others that I thought there might be a Shuten-Doji in the village, or preying on the villagers, and that we should be alert for anything unusual happening. And during the night there was some sort of unearthly flute music, which Morikawa felt an impossible urge to go and listen to. So we tried to stop him, but I failed to trip him up. Imagawa tried to stop him and knocked him over. I pleaded with him to resist it, and Morikawa shook it off and snapped back to normal. But then Imagawa carried on attacking him. So whether or not he was also under the influence, or whether there was some underlying argument, I do not know. But thankfully, Hatsu and Morikawa were able to subdue Imagawa-san before he could cause any more damage.
Yeah, I was
Okay,
looking at Hatsu to see if she had any
Please.
bruises on her.
Please untie Imagawa.
Is he conscious? By the way?
As it happens, yes, he is. He's also been testing his bonds by the look of it.
Well, you can test me on my Bushido if he wishes. Oh, you said bonds, not bonds. Oh, right. I shall go over and release him, and I shall attempt to persuade him that bad jokes are not the thing to say to DMs, and that he should restrain himself from attacking Morikawa or anybody else. Rhetoric roll to try and persuade him that he's been affected by a Shuten-Doji.
Go on.
Dum-de-dum-de-dum. Made it by 8. If he hits me when I let him loose, I shall be most upset.
Yeah.
I'll probably be unconscious as well, but I'll be most upset.
Right, he stands up. Make a wit saving throw, sir.
Me? Certainly.
Yes, because if I hit somebody, I'm going to hit you.
Failed my wit saving throw by 1.
Oh, Gyomo.
Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad, because he reaches down and he draws his katana
Oh, jeez.
and attempts to hit you with it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna step in front of Gyomo. No, Imagawa.
I'm also going
Okay,
to react as well, like...
Roll a d20, sir. That's Nick.
Ep7.
Explain, says Imagawa. He's still holding his katana in two hands. He looks ready to attack somebody with it if you're not quick.
I
But-
believe you may have been affected by some enchanting music, which has affected your normal behaviour. And our colleagues here
He looks a bit. He looks a bit nonplussed.
had to unfortunately resort to subduing you to prevent you from getting yourself into more trouble or seriously harming somebody.
Well, I recall having to attempt to subdue Morikawa because he was attacking Gyomo for no readily apparent reason. And then it's all a bit of a blur.
Yes.
You notice him react and he puts his katana away, which is good because it means he's not going to hit anybody. But not reason anyway. My thanks, Ashikata-san, he says. He looks around at the others. My apologies to you all. And I would expect Dave to dock himself some on points there, but we'll see. He looks very, very upset, and he leaves the room, taking his katana with him, but leaving his wakizashi behind, which shows you how upset he is.
Yeah.
He wouldn't leave his wakizashi. Tim, he wouldn't leave his wakizashi.
True. No, he just pick it up. Sorry, you're right.
He might actually leave his katana, but he would never leave his wakizashi.
Okay, then we'll do it the other way around. Then he leaves the katana, takes the wakizashi. You're
Because
correct.
you quite often leave your katana on the sword rack, whereas you never take your wakizashi off.
Indeed, that's my mistake. Thank you, Nick.
I shall attempt to persuade him not to leave the room until Ashikata-san has.
No, you look at him and you go, I think I'm just going to let him go. Because he might just draw the sword and hack me with it if I interfere and it goes badly wrong. So you just let him go. Yuko follows him out. She's been somewhere. You don't know quite where she's been. That's basically because I was playing, so I've forgotten about her. And she says, I'll keep an eye on him, sir. And she follows him.
Thank you.
I thank her.
Gyomo, this Shuten-Doji.
I believe it's been draining the blood of the villagers. Ashikata-san.
Any idea where it would be? Would it be very local to this area, or possibly even in the village, or would it be pretending to be a villager? That much about them.
The flute music might have been something drawing to them. Maybe we can follow someone who looks dazed or out of it and follow them too.
But the flute music appears to have stopped, son.
For us, it has.
Presumably, Ashikata and Okawa didn't hear anything in their journey through the village.
Yeah, we were walking back through the village towards the end of this fracas, so did we hear anything unusual? Did we hear any music?
You didn't hear any enchanting flute music, no.
Okay.
Where would what would the Shuten-Doji do during the daytime? Is it a creature of night, or is it?
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask as
Day
well.
and night?
Where does a Shuten-Doji lair? Is it a creature?
Anybody got Japanese classics?
I do. I think so. I think I do.
Quick look at my sheet, but I don't think so.
No, I do.
Actually, no, I don't have it on this one. It's the other character.
Nope, no Japanese classics.
Yes, right. It's very confusing as to which characters.
Yes, same for me.
Yes.
The other character's got it.
I should just mesh the two of them together.
That'd be the ultimate.
Oh, that's nasty. No, let's not do that. Okay, in that case, one of you roll a d20, and if you roll low enough, I'll tell you something. If you don't, well,
Go on, Gyomo, roll the dice. You're the most likely to know this stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe not today.
now you've no idea whether the Shuten-Doji is nocturnal or diurnal or both. I think that's right. Obviously, it's
Well,
active at night because it's playing.
I thought it was a children's story until these idiots started
The,
talking about it.
People who were affected, Gyomo, were they able to tell you anything? Or were they not couldn't remember anything?
I don't think they could they?
They weren't in a fit state to.
Yeah, nobody knew why they were like they were.
Do
Were
we know
you,
if they were?
were you able to do anything for them?
Well, I prescribed healing herbs, etc., but didn't say anything to the headman about the Shuten-Doji, my suspicions, because I didn't want to cause a panic.
Do we
I
know
wish to
if they
discuss it
were?
with you and potentially with the village samurai.
I
Those
suspect
lies.
in that case we should wait for dawn and then we'll go and speak to the samurai and the headman.
Do we know if they were travelers or locals?
At the moment, you don't know because Gyomo didn't ask that question.
No, I was more concerned with how they work.
Understood.
We're seeing bite marks
I
on their neck.
suggest-
That would be the thing you'd be concerned with.
Right. Just wondering if
suggest
they
we
were
leave it.
travelers, then it might be around the inn. You know. Yeah.
I suggest we wait until daylight, and then we'll speak to the headman and the local samurai about what's going on.
I mean, I think the children's stories tell us that a shooting, what do you call it, a Shuten-Doji is a nocturnal creature anyway, don't they?
I don't know.
Well, and now you mention it, no, as far as you can remember, the stories say it can appear during day or night.
Ah, okay.
Just,
And just bringing that up because it would be a thing of children's stories, like, wouldn't it?
Well, yeah, that's fine. That's excellent,
Yeah.
excellent thoughts. Yeah, this is what we like to hear.
Keep one person awake for sure until dawn.
Yeah, definitely not all sleep at the same time from now on, or around here at least.
Okay, you settle down and some of you stay awake and dawn arrives. Gyomo and Hatsu greet it. The rest of you are feeling a bit dopey, but good breakfast and that. And you're ready to travel on or hunt Shuten-Doji.
well, I think we need to speak to the headman and the local samurai for this one.
About what's going on here. We lost him.
I'm back.
Do you know what we done to him? We lost him.
We've lost our GM. That's it, we won. Everyone go home. Campaign over. We are the champions.
Doji's got him.
Still in roll 20.
You rebooting his machine or something.
It is.
We come back.
Sorry about that, lads. It dropped out and froze on me.
No worries.
So, what
Yes.
you to say, Nick?
We're going to see the headman and the local samurai, if there's a local samurai.
Okay, Gyomo can take you to the headman.
Gyomo's
Who's
going
not-
to tell him the story as well.
Who ya?
Yep, okay. There was some problem last night, and my friends believe that your village may be being affected by the presence of a Shuten-Doji. I wondered if you'd noticed anything unusual going on the last day or two.
Well, there's been an increase in cases of, I suppose you would call it severe blood loss, but I don't know what's causing it, he says.
Well, I will explain that when I treated them, I did find signs of bite marks on the victims, but I did not wish to say anything until I'd spoken with Ashikata-san and the local samurai, if there is one. I can take it.
Yeah, well, yes, you can go and talk to Toshiaki-san, he says. He's in the samurai house up the road.
Okay.
I suggest you come with us. The headman should come with us.
Well, if we stop in at the hospital on the way, I will show him the bite marks that I saw. I shall also ask whether anything unusual happened last night. Is he aware of any villagers missing or ill?
Or any question?
No, I've had reports of some sort of kerfuffle at the River View, he says. But other than that, everything was peaceful and quiet.
So there's no. When was the last victim brought in? Yesterday, day before, or when?
5 days ago, sir.
5 days ago. That normal, Gyomo? Or was it Shuten-Doji always active?
If it was 5 days ago, I would expect them to have recovered by now. If those, so from my examination of the people in the hospital, the state they're in, does it look like it's visiting them and taking more blood? That
You would
be
think
my
it. You would
assumption.
think it was, yes.
Right, so it's still
In that
feeding.
case, it's still feeding off the victims. In the, are they visitors or villagers? I will ask the head.
Did I say 6?
I think you said 6. Yes. Actually, was it 6 or was it 4? I can't remember. It was certainly 4, possibly 6.
Have a look. No, I didn't put it down.
Anyway, but my impression, therefore, is that if the last victim arrived 5 days ago, he should have recovered from anemia by now, unless he was losing more blood.
So it looks.
Right. The records show that it's 1 villager and 5 visitors.
And we definitely heard something in last night. Well, I think we need to go to visit your lord.
Yes.
By all means, yeah. I'll take you, he says.
Thank you.
Okay, he leads you through the village and up to this samurai-style house. There is a guard on the gate. Takuya? What are you doing here? These good people wish to talk to Obatan. Wait here. And the guard goes up to the house, knocks on the door, as it were. The servant arrives, he chats, and one of you make a percentage dice roll, please.
Oh,
98. Either very, very good or very, very bad.
Okay, roll again at plus 10.
55.
After a short while, the same man returns. My lord will see you, gentlemen. Please follow me. You, he says, looking at Takuya, go about your business. Takuya bows and scurries off. I'm not sure what that man's been saying, he says, but I wouldn't trust anything that comes out of his mouth. And he basically then leads you up to the house, where he knocks on the door. The shogi screen opens. The serving woman says, "Please come in." You take your shoes off. You put your swords in the rack. You're then led through to the room, which is obviously some form of office, where the man sitting behind the desk obviously works. He's a noble samurai. He's about 30. He looks up. Where's Takuya? And the serving lady says, "Well, I'm sorry, San, but you said that he wasn't allowed into the grounds." "Oh, I did, didn't I? Oh, thank you." And she bows. Tea? Something to eat, gentlemen? She says.
Tea, please, thank you.
Certainly. I shall be along shortly.
Tea.
The samurai stands up and bows politely to you. I am Oba Yoshiaki. I'm the head samurai in charge of this village. Please be seated. State
Thank
your
you.
business.
I am Ashikata Okawa, current leader of this group. We are merely passing through your village, but strange events happened last night, and it appears that your village may be being pestered by Shuten-Doji. There are several victims in your local infirmary. My colleague here believes that the Shuten-Doji is still active in your village and still affecting these patients. I thought this should be brought to your attention.
Well, thank you very much. I'm unaware of this. He rings a bell. Another serving girl comes up and he says, go and ask Hanzo to go and fetch Takoya and to bring him in chains if he doesn't come voluntarily. She says, and goes out. That man is more trouble than he's worth, he says to himself. The first serving girl comes back and serves you tea with some bits of sushi and some rice rolls if you want them. Will that be all, sir? She says. That will be all for now. Well, I'm sorry to hear that there's such an evil creature floating about in my village. If I'd known there was one, I'd have hunted it down and killed it, he says. Do you have any idea where it might be lairing?
Not at the moment, but we are willing to offer our services to help you locate it and just deal with it.
Indeed, that would be most useful, he says. I shall ensure you get some recompense for your time and effort. And he goes away and he comes back with a map, which is quite a good detailed map of the village, and he lays it out and he says, where were you staying and have you been attacked?
I will
explain to you.
explain.
I was in the tea house most of the evening and came back late, but so Gyomo can tell you what happened at the inn.
Which inn was that?
The Lantern, I believe it's called, isn't it?
No, that's the tea house. That's not the inn.
Tea
Yeah,
house.
okay.
I didn't write the inn name down.
He puts a pin in the blue lantern, which he seems to be able to find with no trouble at all. He then puts a pin in the clear view, and you say that you were attacked by this creature.
I explained that we heard unearthly music, which entranced one member of our group and caused another member of our group to act in an unusual manner. But we managed to overcome the enchantments. I explained that the victims currently appear to be one villager and 5 travelers, which may mean that it's and the attack on us may mean that its lair is somewhere near the inn, and also the fact that I believe the victims should have recovered by now, since the last one appeared 5 days ago. Since they haven't, it may well be visiting the hospital and taking blood from them still.
He says, excuse me. He goes to the shogi screen, opens it, and it calls out a name which I won't bother with at the moment. I'll think about it, put in the report. And this older man comes forward. He's obviously some sort of scribe or scholar. Missing reports for the last month, please. And he goes away. And he comes back. It just occurred to me that I've had reports of several people who have gone missing. And I've asked my constable to check, and so far he doesn't appear to have found anything. he should have done, I suppose. A short while later, the scribe comes back and he's got a list, and there's about a dozen pieces of parchment there. Are these in date order? Yes, sir. Earliest on the top, latest at the bottom. Thank you. And he sorts them out. Well, most of these people, he says, are visitors. I've got this man, and he shows you a report, and it says that a man by the name of Hideki has gone missing.
Is there a description? Does it match one of the victims?
Yes, it does. It matches the description of one of the men in the beds. Yes, he was a fairly big man, a blacksmith, you would have thought, and that's confirmed by his paper that he was one of the village blacksmiths.
Okay, I shall ask whether the constable has checked the people in the hospital, as I believe that person is one of the victims in the hospital.
I see. Right, about now, the gate guard comes back with the headman in tow. The headman is looking worried. He's not sure what's going on. Takuya, sorry. It would appear that you have been keeping information from me, sir. In what way? Well, it would appear that your missing persons reports aren't as accurate as they should be. And they're perfectly accurate, sir. And it contains all the information I know about. What about the victims in the hospital? Well, they're not missing, sir. Well, according to this report, he says, shown in the blacksmith report, this man is missing, but you know where he is. Would you care to explain? Right. You can all make wit saving throws at this point.
I think we might have found our Shuten-Doji, maybe.
Yes.
Or somebody under his control, perhaps?
You want everybody
Yes,
making a wit
I
saving
made
throw.
it. Hey,
Yep.
I made it. Amazing.
Ooh, that came off a 1. I don't know if that makes it for me. No,
I did not make it.
I did not make it.
I made it with a couple to
Yeah.
spare, at least.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah, made it with 2 to spare.
Yeah, I made mine.
Nice.
Okay, all of you who have made your wit saving throws realise that the headman's about to do a runner.
I'm going to EI him. EI and cut him.
Okay, go for it.
Don't drop my sword, I'm not bothered. A 4, that's pretty damn good. It's going to hit armor class something. That makes my base BCS by 7.
Nice.
I hope he's not a 1-point rebel.
It'll look impressive if he is when I draw it and cut him down in one blow.
What's the Ijitsu? What did you just hit it with?
Make a will saving throw, sir.
You make a will saving throw. You'll be lucky. 2 on a trot, you'll be lucky. No. Nope, not a chance. Not even close.
You managed to. You don't manage to avoid killing him.
What's Ijitsu again, Nick? Remind me, what did you just hit him with?
Drawing and cutting in one go.
Okay, you draw your sword, but considering the sheer number of people about, you miss.
Oh, distractions. Yes.
The headmaster's running.
However, the headman, in attempting to turn and flee, trips over the guard who stood behind him and falls on the floor. Could you roll a d20 for me?
I'll get this one if you want. A big one.
Very, very good or very, very bad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, he falls over and lies on the floor, but doesn't do anything silly to himself.
He made
Oh,
speed
step,
saving throw.
step over and cover him with my sword.
Okay, roll a d20 then, Nick. Everybody else is busy reacting, and you've gone first. So.
3. Probably makes pretty much everything.
He turns over, looks at you, and stops moving. You may have a point of Budo, sir.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Don't kill me! Don't kill me! I can't help it.
Most honourable way to catch a treacherous headman.
What is it you couldn't help?
Okawa-san.
A different voice issues for it. It says, "Leave my servant alone, or I have be forced to kill you."
Still covering the ground.
Oh yeah. I see. Yeah.
I shall look over to Gyomo and the local samurai.
Sounds like he's a servant of this Shuten-Doji, possibly against his will.
Does that mean he can lead us to her?
I'm not sure I'd trust anything he said.
Okay. What do you suggest?
Can certainly ask.
So does the local samurai chip in with anything?
He asked the guard to go and fetch some manacles, and we'll chain him up, take him down to the jail. No, don't do that! Don't do that! I will. And he foams at the mouth.
Oh.
Hey.
I don't know enough about these creatures, I'm afraid. Ashikata-san, I do not know what to suggest.
Right. There is a.
Continue to
Hold on, just a minute. There.
Rewind, sorry, is it the Lord that's...
As he foams at the mouth and attempts to kick the back of his head in, you all smell almonds.
Poison.
Wait.
I rush over and attempt to make him vomit or whatever, and not die of poison.
Okay. In that case, I suggest you roll a d20 and I'll roll a d20, and the highest one loses.
Was this the Lord or the headman that's went mental?
I lose.
Oh wow. Damn.
Okay. As you attempt to get over there quickly, you stumble, and by the time you get there, he's dead.
Yes.
Yeah, this is just so you know, this is the headman who's died, because he's the one who was under the control, and he
Right.
appears to have been forced to bite down on some form of capsule and kill himself.
I'm busy covering my nose with my sleeve.
I got confused for a second and thought it was the Lord that had went mental and not the headman. I was just trying to make sure.
Oh, that's fair enough. Yes, yeah. It's quite easy to do.
I apologise to the Lord for not getting there in time to save his headman for his justice.
I think it was beyond saving Gyomo.
Yeah.
But
The samurai says that's a bit of a pity, because there goes our lead.
well, I suggest guarding all the patients in the hospital immediately. If he was working for the Shuten-Doji, then it may attempt to get other servants from those who are near death.
Is it likely that if he's been infected, that the rest of his family have also been infected?
I don't know. But I do know that it has been attacking the victims in the hospital, and they are much worse than they should be if they were just if it had only attacked them once. So I suggest that we make sure that they are safe before it has a chance to gain any more servants.
Yes. We might I suggest is it possible to gather the villagers together, or is it too big? Too big a village?
What? I can order the time in to congregate, yes.
Just think it
He
might
looks
be
at his card and goes, go and ring the bell.
Yeah, try to
Is that-
prevent the Shuten-Doji finding any more victims. Keeping people together in groups, in large groups.
Yeah, it might run them to ground, but yeah, we gotta do something.
Yeah, well, first of all, we need to protect the villagers, and then we can worry about trying to hunt the thing once we've
You
stopped
said
it.
this was a village of about 500 people, right?
Ashikata-san,
Yeah.
can we go and protect those people in the hospital? Please?
Yes, go and see to it, and take whoever you need with you.
Gyomo, I'll go with you.
I'll go too.
Yeah, I can go if needed. If not, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll leave Ashikata-san to talk with the Oba.
I'll go with Gyomo and Hatsu to the infirmary then. Infirmary. Infirmary.
Okay. At our best speed, he says, looking with disgust at his BMA.
His own leg, this.
Is Morikawa staying with Ashikata, or is he going with Gyomo?
I think I'll go with Gyomo,
That makes sense. Yes.
and I can run ahead if we're worried about being time sensitive. I have BMA of 7.
It'd be worth you running ahead to make sure nothing is happening in the hospital.
Okay, then I'll.
Okay, Morikawa runs ahead.
I'm not sure that is a great idea, Morikawa-san. Given your
Maybe I won't rush in. I'll rush to it though and just observe
Right,
until you get there.
basically, all your subdual damage has gone away, so you can,
Okay.
you can recover all that.
Okay. Maybe I can run ahead and just observe.
Hold on. Imagawa and Yuko stay with Ashikata, okay? On the grounds that you've not ordered Yuko to go. Okay, you run ahead. Make a wit saving throw, sir.
That is a fail by 7.
Why did you have to run off on your own?
Okay, you
I
don't
didn't
hear
run in.
Guillermo's comments and you run off ahead.
no.
You get to where you think the infirmary is, okay? And there are
They know where the
number of-
infirmary is.
corpses lying on the ground who appear to have been, hacked down by somebody armed with a sword.
Do I see the sword wielder or no? I just see the corpse.
Not at the moment you can't, but you can make a wit saving throw, sir.
Yeah, I just want to listen. I don't want to really go into there any further. Here's my. No, that's still a fail by 5.
Okay, in that case, you're aware of screams coming from a house that's quite close to where the infirmary is. And as you do so, this man dressed in police armour comes out, armed with a katana, which has got blood all over it. And he looks at you, and he charges you.
Okay.
This man is enthralled by the.
I'm assuming so, yeah.
Yeah.
What do you intend doing, sir?
Intend on cutting him down.
He pulls a katana out.
So do I.
He's already got a katana in his hands. He's just
Yeah.
killed somebody with it.
Yeah, I pull out a katana.
Oh, sorry. Not quite yet, Okawa, because Morioka ran up in front
right,
of you.
yeah,
So
we're not caught up
he's
yet. Yeah, sorry.
not quite caught up yet.
Yeah, so we don't see this. My bad.
I'll pull out. Well, I should run, but maybe I'll pull out my shurikens.
Okay, you prepare a shuriken. Can you roll me 3d6, sir?
3, 4, 3.
Okay, you realise you'll get one chance to throw shuriken at this guy before he's upon you. Would Okawa and Gyomo and that also like to roll 3d6?
3d6.
Up to.
Oof.
Nice.
Oh, nice, Dave. Mine was terrible.
Yeah.
Right, okay, I'll tell you what you see in a minute. Right, so Morikawa, you're going to throw some shuriken at me.
Yep.
Okay, how many?
Well, I think you said I could only get one off.
Okay, you throw one. Go for it.
That's one shot, but he can throw up to one per level, can't he?
I'll throw as many as I can, obviously.
Oh, yes, you can. You can throw two. That's if you didn't
Okay.
realise that. Yes, you can throw two.
Okay.
The first one hits me. Well, the first one probably hits me.
Yeah, I have that made it by 11,
Nice.
and that obviously misses. And it should be
What is your normal damage?
D6 lethal. I do not have
And
damage.
your strength saving throw?
Strength saving throw is a 7.
Okay, you do me a d6 damage then, sir. Plus any strength bonus you've got.
Yeah, no, I do not. 2. I don't think Shuriken is one of my bonus. I don't think. No, yeah, so just 2 points.
It doesn't look like he notices that.
Okay.
Okay, he charges up to you and attempts to slash you in. Well, he hits you anyway.
Yeah.
Take 7 points of lethal damage.
All right.
Okay, Gyomo and the rest of you, you come round a corner just in time to see this man dressed in police armour slice at your friend and draw blood. The other thing you notice is there's quite a lot of corpses around here. All appear to have been attacked with a sword, and most of them are villagers. In fact, they're all villagers, as far as you know.
Well, when I see a man, does he have a crazed look in his eyes? I guess.
Kind of this
Well,
distance.
he looks like any Bushi is attempting to kill somebody. He's concentrating on him. Yes.
Yeah, I'm just pulling out my katana and heading in to defend my friend.
Okay.
To cut this madman down.
Probably another servant of the Shuten-Doji. I
Yes.
call out to Okawa as he leaves, and then look around for the Shuten-Doji. Can you see it, Hatsu?
Yeah, I'll look around too.
Okay. Right. We've got one more round of combat with Morikawa and the policeman before Okawa can possibly get involved. So, what is Morikawa's BAP?
Well, I think I'll just strike out with
No.
my-
What is your BAP, sir? What's your base action phase?
Oh, 10.
Okay, his is 10 as well. So, my statement of intent is to slash at you and step back. What is yours?
Like to strike him with Tamiwaza.
Are you going to move?
Well, yeah, you want to step close to him to
Yeah.
Yeah.
maximise
Yes, you do.
chance, don't you?
You
Yeah,
step
so I
in,
can
whatever
move
happens.
it.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So
Okay, so what happens is effectively you both have a strike and you end up 1 yard further away, but at the same relative distance. Okay, you go to hit me and I'll go to hit you.
Fuck
Okay.
Morikawa.
I think he hit and I missed. Not the way.
He gives you a
Hmm.
nasty wound for 8 points of damage. It appears he knows what he's doing with his sword.
Yes, it does.
Okay. On 5s, I'm going to hit you again and step back.
Can you move on a secondary? Or,
I
oh,
allow you to, because if you look at it, it keeps it all moving. Okay.
oh, true, yeah.
If it was on a
true.
battle mat, it would look better.
Hmm.
So, do you wish to follow up or do you wish to step back?
Step back. I mean, I'm
Okay.
I'm
Well,
hurt bad.
basically, you both get an attack at normal, and then you're 3 yards apart rather than 1. Okay.
So go ahead and attack. Is that what you're saying? I'm sorry.
Okay. You managed to essentially parry his blow with your Atemi Waza, otherwise he would have hit you. And you get to roll your attack roll, sir, at half your BCS.
Okay. That is a miss.
A new round. My statement of intent is to move forward and attempt to hit you again. What's yours?
To back away if I can.
Okay. So I'll be at that. Okawa-san, you've got your sword out.
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
Well, as Morikawa steps back, I'm going to step in and take his place and take this man on
Okay.
on equal
Are you going
terms,
to
katana
run
versus
forward?
katana.
Are you going to run forward or are you going to charge forward?
I mean, if Morikawa's not in my way and it's safe to charge forward, yes.
Well, no. Basically, you can. You can maneuver. You could have moved last turn to be in a position where you can run a direct route without it.
Yeah, on the last turn I would have been trying to get as much to a flank as possible anyway, so I'm running
Oh
in
yeah,
from
yeah.
a
So,
slightly
yeah.
different
So
angle.
you can, if you wish, charge him.
Yeah, I will charge him then.
Okay. Gyomo, what's your statement of intent for the round?
Well, as I said before, I'm looking around to try and find this Shuten-Doji. I'm going to be no use in that fight.
Okay. Well, when we get to you, you can make a wit saving throw, see if you can see him. Assuming he's there, of course. And
yeah.
Hatsu.
Yeah, I'm doing the same, looking around to try to find him.
Okay. That means you can cover the whole 360, so if you're careful. Right. What's Okawa's BAP? His base action phase.
2 seconds, buddy. Base action phase 10.
Okay. So basically, you charge in on start your charge on 10. You get there at 2, and by then, hopefully, I've killed your friend.
Hopefully not. Oofed.
Wow, your killer rolls.
I know. If Tim could just stop rolling so nicely. Yeah, That's a bit better.
Morikawa takes 4 points of damage.
And I now attack him.
Hold on. Do you? No, not yet. We've got
No.
the rest of the round to go yet. Does Morikawa wish to attempt to attack me?
Well, he wants to get away, but I don't know if that's is this guy. If he just keeps following, I might as well attack, right?
Turn and flee. You turn and flee if you want to escape.
Boy, that's terrible on the honor, though.
But remember,
It
I'm
is,
coming
but-
charging in with a sword to take this man on even terms. I've got a sword, you don't. Get out of there, I'm coming
It's
in.
up to you.
He's not going to turn and run, but he's going to back off as much move as he can.
Okay, you don't attack and you step back another yard. Okay.
There's not
I shall
another
attack you on my secondary by moving forward a hex and attempting to hit you. You'll be glad to know that's a miss.
Really.
All right.
You carry on, you step back another yard, so I'm struggling. And then, premium like in lunatic, Okawa arrives and attempts to do damage to me.
Screaming like a well-honed, finely chiseled fighting machine of a lunatic, I'll have you know. With a 10, what is my score? 2-6, get the sheet up. So it's Kenjutsu for katana, yeah?
Mhm.
Yeah, so base BCS
Yes,
is
it is.
15. So, made it by 5. Or hits armor class 5, I guess.
+1 for your charge.
+1 for the charge. I was just thinking, do I have a +1 for charge? Made it by
All
6.
right, you'll be glad to know that's actually a hit.
Yes.
So do your damage at +1 because you've charged.
Let me quickly check what a katana does. Damage.
D6 +2 plus your strength bonus if you've got one.
My strength is...
Plus any mods, of course, for the quality of the sword.
How do I know if
which
I
I
have a
think so.
strength bonus?
What strength are you?
20.8. Base saving throw 9.
In which case you've got a +1 bonus.
So it's d6 plus 3, 4. So 2 plus my level plus my strength bonus.
No, D6 +1 for your strength, +1 for the charge.
Alright. Okay,
Because
so
it
d6
takes
plus
you up by another damage step to 25. So.
Got ya. Well, he can take 8 lethal damage.
Nice. Is that 2d6 or 1d6 there?
Should be 10, I think.
Oh, have I rolled the wrong dice for a katana?
No, it should be.
No.
I think it's-
The
Four.
point is you were +4, not +2.
I'm +4, right, okay.
You
You
do
normally-
you do a Marty slash to him, and he looks at you, and you realise that his eyes are a bit vacant, but you realise he's going to attack you, not your friend.
Good.
Right, can I have a wit saving throw for Hatsu and Gyomo?
The evil mastermind is lurking and watching things happen.
I made that
part
by
of
6.
intelligence. No, I got distracted by the screams from Morikawa, and I'm thinking about healing him.
Yeah.
Okay, Hatsu is looking around, and she is aware that there is some scummy Etta lurking in an alleyway about 5 yards away, slightly behind you, who appears to be interested in what the fight is about. Right, we'll move to the next round. The policeman turns and has a chop at you. Okawa,
Watch him miss.
what are you going to do, sir?
I am going to return the favour, my friend.
Okay. Do you intend moving a hex?
What's my optimum range? I intend to be there.
Well, it's you want 1 yard gap between you, so at the moment you are at optimum range.
So I'm not going to move forward then.
Okay. He moves slightly to his left, but it still maintains the distance, and he has a chop at you.
Aha. Doesn't hit me, right? Right?
Is your armor class 1 or 2?
So, what is it when you're only wearing partial light Ashigaru?
That's 3.
3,
Plus 2 for your level, that's 5.
5.
So he misses you,
Nice.
but not by much.
Yeah, no, I'm only wearing the very base bits of the armor, so it's partial light Ashigaru. 3.
Also like samurai.
Yeah, sorry. Well, it says Ashigaru on the spread.
Anyway, okay, he misses you, you have a chop at him.
Let's go. And this is primary, because it's the start of another round, right? Ooh. Doubt an 18 hits him, right? Let me see what the sheet says.
You're obviously both parrying more than you're attacking, because that misses.
Yeah, that misses.
Morikawa, what are you going to do? I'm sorry, I didn't ask you your intention, but anyway.
He's just gonna back away from the fight so that he's not in it whatsoever.
Wise.
The first aid
Secondaries.
station in the orange robe is over there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'll probably
Secondaries,
roll
here we
those for
go.
Gyomo, yeah.
Okay, he has another chop at you.
And I will return the
You'll
favour.
be glad to know that misses. And he then moves forward a hex, so he's closer to you than optimum.
Well, as
But
he
you
does
move
that,
back a
can I
hex
move
before you
back
do
a
that.
hex, yeah?
Yeah, you can, yeah. You know how it all works.
Yeah, I'll step back as he moves forward, keep him at the optimum range for the length of my sword, and take a wee chop back at him. No. Parry.
You've got to stop rolling 18s, okay?
I would like to. It would be nice.
Yeah.
Okay, what is Gyomo going to do this round? It looks like Morikawa's coming your way.
I shall prepare to heal him if he reaches me this round.
Okay, and Hatsu?
Guy Nally, is he still very intent on watching?
No, he appears to be about to do something, but he hasn't decided what to do yet.
There's no hold action in this game, is there?
There is, but it won't do you any good because you go far too late in the round.
That's true. I'll just wait and see what he does.
Okie dokie. I shall tell you in the next round. He turns and runs away. But you can make a wit saving throw. I'll do this now because you can see it.
No, failed that one by 3.
Okay. He splattered something on the floor as he ran away. Because you can see this. You just don't know what they are. Okay. Your policeman opponents are going to step another hex forward and have another chop at you. Okawa-san, what are you going to do?
Be stepping a step back as he does, and returning a chop at him.
Okie doke, let's do that.
I like that roll, mate. You can.
Good, if I could roll like you, if I could roll less than about 16, I might
There you go,
actually.
that'll do on a
miss.
primary. That hits him by a few, surely. We are on primary actions, aren't we?
Oh, yeah, that's a hit. The d6 plus 3, so.
7 damage.
Nice.
Morikawa, you're going to run up to the healing station, are you?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Medic.
Wait, better for him to
Keep
run
right,
than me to run.
Right, Morikawa runs up to you in time for you to cast a spell when it's your action.
Yeah.
Secondary actions amongst the combatants.
Yeah.
Choppy,
pick one
choppy,
of the three
choppy.
main moves, yeah.
And we'll move again. Missed. Gone outside of a barn door today.
Good.
Right, your secondary chop set.
Okay. Come on. Nah, not on a secondary. Absolutely not.
Indeed. Right, Gyomo, make your magic roll, and if it works, roll some dice to heal the man.
Very good.
All right.
So my BCS is only 11. How much lethal damage have you taken?
Oh wow. Let me take a look here. 19.
Ooh.
19.
Yeah, it's rough.
Oh dear. So that's effectively -2 at the moment. So my BCS is only 9. This may take some time.
No.
No, that worked.
Nice. Wonderful.
So that heals 2d6. 10 points of damage.
Wonderful.
Turning
He'll give a
9
nod.
points down.
Yeah. He'll nod. And
Okay.
Thank you, Gyomo.
That's good. That's
Nice.
what does Hatsu want to do this round?
I'm going to see what he dropped on the ground or threw on the ground.
Okay. You move up. What's your BMA?
BMA is 2.
Okay, you don't get there this round, but you will get there next round.
Okay.
We're going to have to do something about you. You know.
You sure
Don't
your
know what.
BMA is only 2? I thought it was the same as me, 4.
Hold on.
I would have thought it was 4. Yeah.
Two's pretty slow. I was just thinking, like.
Oh, yeah, no, it's 4. Sorry.
In that
I
case,
was thinking my back.
okay, in that case, you get not quite to the alley entrance. You're in your sort, but you can see that he's thrown some metal spikes that are D4 shaped. Forget what the correct title. It appears to have dropped the Mitsubishi on the floor.
I'm not stepping on those.
Make a wit saving throw.
Hold on. Gotta cut my herbs. Made it by 2.
The ends of the Tetsubishi are discolored. Right, new round. Chop. Try to kill you so I can go and kill the rest of you. And move a hex to keep you in at optimum range.
Well, I'll move back a hex to keep him. Oh. So I will move back to keep him at optimum range for me again.
Fair enough. Okay, let's roll our dice then.
Are you going first, or am I getting to go first for a change?
Oh well, since it happens simultaneously, it doesn't really matter. But you can roll first this time.
Yay. 13 on this, but on primary, so that's pretty good. My BCS is 15. I hit armor class 2, I guess.
Are you including your level?
Oh no, so plus 2 onto that. Hits armor class 4.
You don't quite hit me, sir.
Nah, close though. Okay. Haha.
He missed you.
Haha.
He's
I love
beginning to
love-
look quite frustrated. in
Love
actual
those
fact.
rolls, mate. I love those rolls.
Yeah, I do too, in actual fact. Anyway, on your base action, Morikawa, are you waiting for Gyomo to do more healing, or are you going to turn around and run back into the fight? or something
Yeah.
else, of course.
If Gyomo looks like he's still paying attention to me to possibly do more, I'm staying right there.
Okay.
So I guess I'm looking to Gyomo, yeah.
Okay, Guillermo.
I'm going to heal him again. He still
Okay.
looks injured. Oh, by the way, your healing rate is temporarily down 1, so just make a note that you're -1 healing rate at the moment.
Okay.
Okay. So, secondaries. I'm going to move and have another go at you, but you can go first.
Thank you. On a secondary, what have I got? Hello.
What's your raw BCS?
50, I think. Let me double check. Or raw BCS, sorry, raw BCS. 13.
In that case, you will need to roll another D20, sir.
Certainly, sir. 19.
Okay, you don't critical me, but you do hit me.
Okay. So that's D6 plus 3, right?
Correct?
Get 6 damage.
Nice.
Stay back, my friends. I'm taking this guy in one-on-one combat. He doesn't deserve the honor of it, but I will have.
You can take 7 in return.
Ooh, okay. 7 lethal damage. It's the first I've taken, though. I'm still feeling good about how this fight's going. Like,
We can soon change that.
yeah, I shouldn't have said that. Yeah.
Don't.
Okay, Guillermo, would you care to make your magic roll, sir?
2 seconds. Struggling to find
Oh,
damage
love
on the
to.
sheet. Oh, found it.
My BCS is now 10, so I need -1.
Nice.
And again, that works.
Oh, yeah.
Doing 5 points of healing.
Wonderful.
So you're now -4.
Right.
That
And
costs
2
you
healing rate.
2 power.
2 healing rate. Okay.
You're now down 2 healing rate.
Okay. I'm feeling good.
I'm sorry about that, Nick. I'm sorry about this, but it's the way it goes.
Yeah, well, we are heading to the hospital, but we're only walking. Not rushing.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, okay.
But do they hear the clatter of katana on armor? In the
Okay.
distance?
Would you care to make a 3d6 roll, please, Nick? You've had it long enough, I think.
Or Morikawa screaming out in pain.
5-3.
Okay, you are aware that there is just around the corner a fight going on. Okay.
Yep, well, we'll carry on going that direction, but we're still carrying on walking because we're being cautious and looking around.
Good job, too. Right. Hatsu. Sorry, I keep forgetting you're so slow. If I'm not careful, I forget you. Yes, I say the Tetsubishi have got discoloured ends.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go any closer to those.
Okay.
That does not look safe. How far away is this constable from me?
About 11 yards.
Okay, I'm gonna dart him.
You might go for it.
Ooh.
Nice.
That one makes it by 12.
Whoa.
And the second one makes it by 12. I don't know why it's rolling all those multiples.
If it's rolling twice, I would be taking the first roll, so I'd say it misses. Take the 4 and then the 8.
Yeah. Is it doing it?
Yeah.
Okay, the first one hits me, the second one misses.
I suspect you've got dust in your mouse, Brian, and it's double clicking when it shouldn't be.
Yeah, I gotta crack this open and see what's going on.
Yeah.
Well, the other thing you can do, Brian, is that if you look at, there's a dice symbol on Roll20 at the bottom of the icons on the left. If you click on that, it'll roll a dice for you.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
That's what he's doing, but he's double clicking
Anyway.
by mistake.
Your dart hits me, and I utterly ignore it. That's because I rolled a 1 on my health saving throw, that's all. It's a good job I rolled on my health saving throw and not on an attack on.
Yeah.
Oh, agreed.
It's a good
Agreed.
Yeah, I'm grateful for that.
The dice are behaving themselves.
Yeah,
Now,
you-
new
use your
round.
one there.
Right, Gyomo, you're aware that the fight that these two are having is slowly advancing upon your position. Right, it was about 10, maybe 11 yards away. It's now approximately half that distance. Because I keep advancing.
We will. I think we shall step back a full BMA because I might decide to go for the priest rather than the warrior. Who knows?
Okay, in that case, Morikawa is aware that this round, Gyomo is stepping backwards at as high a rate of a knots as he can manage.
I'll
Okay,
pull him
I'll
with
follow
me.
what
him. Yeah, I'll
So
follow
what do you
him.
intend doing? You following him?
Yeah, I think we'll be
Okay.
better off together.
And I will tap Hatsu as well as I go past if Hatsu's kind of.
You step backwards and
distracted.
Hatsu's out of range of your touch.
Because we were together.
Yeah, but she's moved off to an alleyway for some reason.
Oh right, fine. In that case.
But she's now she has turned around and is facing the fight, and Hatsu is aware that the two combatants are slowly coming towards you. Right, combat-wise, I'm going to try and kill you again. And hopefully, I can hit you this time on my primary.
Hopefully not.
And you're going to do the same step back one.
I'm going to
So
do,
we're
going to do the same thing. Well, say that. Is there any chance of doing like, you know, like a sidestep, and then is there no way I can like be unpredictable instead of being predictable, instead of doing that normal movement, make a different movement?
You can step sideways, yes. You don't have to step directly back.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to step sideways just to not be going the
To
same
your
movement
left
every
or to
time.
your right.
A fake left and then go right.
You take one step left, and I follow up, but we chop at each other at just about optimum range. Off you go then. You can go first.
All right. Yeah. This is primary as well. 12. That hits. If I include my level, it hits. Well,
Right, your raw BHS is 15, yes?
15. Yeah.
Or is it 13?
Oh, raw is 13. Sorry.
So you've already included your level. So
Yeah, base BCS 15, raw 13.
unfortunately, that misses me.
It bites the armor, doesn't it?
Obviously, I wasn't fooled by your feint.
Yeah.
He lands a really solid blow on you for 9 points of damage.
Okay. Sorry, boys. I can take 9 points of damage. I've got this.
You won't survive too many at 9 a chop, I tell you.
Not too many, but I can survive that one.
Okay, Ashikata, Yuko, and Imagawa round the corner to see about 20 yards in front of you.
I don't think we do.
Okawa.
'Cause I stopped.
Pardon?
I think we do. Because I stopped.
You stop. Okay.
Yes.
So what are you going to do?
I'm going to bow deeply to the local samurai and apologise for my comrade's loutish behaviour.
He looks a bit surprised. Okay.
What loutish behaviour?
Him into the
Alright,
guy's
so
hand
those-
with his armour on. So what's loutish behaviour?
Oh, I see. Well, okay. We'll worry about that in a minute. Right. It's a new round, isn't it? No, it's not. No. It's secondaries
Secondaries.
and what Gyomo and that are doing. Right. So second chop.
We moved back full BMA this round, so we don't have
That's
any.
right. Yeah. So I'm getting a bit confused myself. Okay. Anyway, let us try and finish this fight off.
Let's chop. 9 on the secondary won't be a hit.
Indeed not. No, I'm gonna.
Doubt it.
That's a miss.
Well, this was a missing persons inquiry, wasn't it?
Thank you, Dave.
I better keep moving backwards. He's likely to turn and attack me, isn't he?
You for that joke? Yeah. I might.
Hey, Hatsu, what do you wish to do?
Well, if that constable's still moving, I'm going to try to dart him again.
Go for it. I've been tracked. At the moment, it's 4 points of power time, but never mind.
That one hits by 5.
Oi.
That one hits by 14.
Okay, you'll be glad to know that he falls over.
Nice.
Does he appear stunned or just falls over?
Well, you'll find out in a minute.
Oh, right, fine.
New round. So, Ashikata and the rest stop moving. Although you've come into sight, you can see what's going on. Okawa-san.
So this man is knocked out.
No, he's not down. He's not
On the
out.
ground. We don't know whether he's out or not, but he's on the ground.
I'm not gonna like. So okay, instead of attacking him with my sword, then if he's like, was he facing face up or face down? So he's facing away from me, so I can't really see if he's knocked out, right? A picture of his facing away from me, and I'm standing up,
He's
and
actually on your back at the moment.
he's on his back.
He is attempting to get up.
If he's attempted to get up, I'm going to attack him then.
Go for it.
It's a 10. We're on primaries. I hit by a few.
Plus you got the position.
Do your damage.
Ouch. Full damage.
Okay. Gets to his feet.
Oof.
He looks over at the Shugenja, and if looks could kill, you'd be a crispy fried potato crisp.
No.
Okay, I attempt to hit you on my secondary. Okawa, what are you going to do with your secondary, sir?
I'll return the favour. Shall I roll it?
Okay.
No, not a secondary. Even with he's on his feet. Oh, right, that should hit me.
Oof.
What's that?
A mere scratch, sir. 4 points of damage.
4. Okay. I've got this, guys. I've got this.
Okay, Morikawa and Gyomo, are you still continuing to move away, or have you stopped?
Well, we've increased our distance from him by 2 yards, given they've moved 2 yards, so I'm going to attempt to
heal that last point of those last points of damage.
Okie dokie, go for it.
Okay. Nice.
Successful. Yep, fully healed.
I am full. Thank you.
Excellent stuff, Gyomo.
Thank you, for sure. He bows to him.
Okay, Ashikata, now you've apologised to the Oba Samurai, are you going to go and do anything? Are you there, Nick?
Yeah, sorry, Tim, I was muted. Yeah, can we see what's going on? Can we see the fight and Gyomo?
Yeah, you can see that a man dressed in police armour is fighting Okawa. Morikawa and Gyomo are stood 8-9 yards away, something like that.
Okay, we're gonna move over and around Gyomo and Hatsu.
Okay, so you run forward, get in front of the three of you at the back. That's fine. That takes you this round, and you can draw your swords and get involved if you wish in the next round. Hatsu. Yeah, you knocked him down, but he got back to his feet.
Mhm.
He's a weeble, I tell you.
I'll try again.
Okay. You lost 6 points to power last time because they both hit.
That hits by a lot. That one misses.
Again, he utterly ignores your dart. You begin to think this man's not made of flesh. He must be made of stone or something. But again, you've saved Okawi from Okawa, from another one, so that's good. New round.
Swinging El Sordo.
Sorry, what was that, Oliver?
Swinging El Sordo. I will be doing the exact same thing, trying to finish this guy off. I reckon I've just about got him.
Okay, in that case, in this instance, I'm going to check you twice, because I can.
Great stuff. Are you rolling yours first or me?
I'll let you roll yours first.
Okay. It's not going to hit him if he's wearing armour. Is it?
No, that misses me because I'm wearing armour.
Yeah.
There we go. Lucky.
Nice.
Nice. Oh.
Perhaps not. 9 points of damage, sir.
9 points
Oh,
of
wow.
damage. Wow. Okay. I'm good.
Right, Nick. Are you in position, or are you still getting into position this round?
Basically, I'm just getting me and Yuko and Imagawa in a circle around the Gyomo and Hatsu and just keep an eye in all directions. See whilst watching the fight.
Okay, that's fine. Okay. In that case, we'll go to second chops. Unless Morikawa wants to run back into the fight. But you are aware that the rest of your team have arrived.
Nah, let me take him one-on-one, boys. I've got him. What's this?
Yeah, I'm not rushing forward. Maybe explain the situation in a couple of seconds, but it should be pretty obvious. At least say that
His armor's saving him at the moment.
Yeah, that was secondary, so... Again, it hits the armour, that one.
Take another 9, sir.
Okay. And I'm not
Have you
doing
fallen
so-
over yet?
No, I have not fallen over yet. I am bleeding all over the place, though.
Okie dokie.
It's mine next round.
If I do a 9 next round, I think I'll kill you, but we'll see.
Yeah,
Um,
I think you will, but it's not, I'm gonna
Gyomo,
get...
what you in? And Morikawa, you're just going to stand there and watch?
Well, no, I shall bring Ashikata-san and the local samurai Oba-san up to speed with what we saw when we arrived.
Okay, yeah, okay.
I.e., bodies laid out, screams coming from that building over there, and
Okay, yeah, that would take you a couple of rounds and a bit
Yeah.
longer than one. So we're down to Hatsu to save the day.
Do I have an angle to throw a shuriken, or no? That would just be.
They're still a bit too far away for shuriken. You're still better off using your darts.
Oh no, this is Morikawa. Sorry.
Oh, sorry, Morikawa.
I'm just trying to be useful, but if it. I'll try to position myself to.
I don't. Your strength saving throw is what, 7?
Yes.
Then your target is in extreme range. If it was much further back, you'd have to move forward, but you can throw if you wish, although you're at a negative to hit.
Okay. What am I at? What am I? I was just looking at that too. 4. Or
Sorry, Jeff, what was that?
what is my minus to hit? Or I guess I'm gonna throw. That's what I intend to do. Throw shurikens when I.
Okay, you throw your shurikens then.
Okay. So I can throw 2 of them.
-1 BCS per shuriken.
Okay, and I'm not sure what my other minus is for extreme. Is that 4?
-4 at extreme range.
Okay, so I'm at -5 then for each one. Okay. All right, that is a hit by 6, and that should be D6 damage.
No, it's D3 at long range.
Okay, all right. Looks like I need to do a little more reading. 3 points of lethal, and then here's my second shuriken. That's another hit. Wow, another
Nice.
3.
Nice rolls, man.
3. What the heck's going on there?
Nice.
6
rolls.
points. Yeah, I don't know if that does anything to him. His armor, right?
Oh well. They stick it in, yeah.
Very nice.
You don't look very healthy now.
Good. Because neither am I.
Exactly. Well,
Right.
You came in, so I gotta feel that he feels like he has to do something.
Oh, sorry. We are down to Hatsu then.
Another round of darts. That just hits. And that hits.
Right, they both missed. So 2 points of power. Again, due to my armor, and not must anything else. Right, new round. And he looks on his last legs. So I'm going to take you out with me. Stop.
Okay. Let's see. You go first. Oh, he's taking me with him.
Oh,
Right, let's see if I take him too. No.
Oh.
The absolute opposite of the ending we wanted.
That's 24 points of damage, sir.
Oh, what the?
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
I have a feeling you're dead, sir.
I've taken 64 points of lethal damage out of a total of 43.
Wow.
I don't think I can save you on -17.
Sorry about that, Oliver. It's just the way it goes.
The way the dice roll sometimes, mate. Don't you worry about me.
Well, no, I say it's the one-on-one when you're very low on hit points. It's not good. Anyway, with a mighty blow, a car falls in a heap of blood, and the policeman looks at you, having moved forward a hex, and you now get to do your actions, because unless you charge me, I can't do anything.
If I'm close enough, I shall charge him.
Yes, you're definitely close enough to charge, yeah?
Okay, I will charge him.
Okay. In that case, Hatsu. Sorry, Morikawa, do you want to charge as well? Or are you going to let Ashikata the Ronin do it?
I'm not gonna get in his way.
Right, he has reminded you not to get him. Sorry, that was a different character. Okay. Imagawa stands and watches. Yuko dies mightily because a colleague has just died, we think.
Gyomo ponders whether she should advise Ashikata-san not to appoint people as bodyguards. It's a dangerous business.
Yes. And then, Hatsu, you get to cast your dart as Ashikata charges up.
Okay.
Assuming you want to, of course.
I'm assuming the 14 misses.
Yes, it does. You're obviously put off by the fact that Okawa has just come into 2 bits.
Just been gutted.
Right. As you charge up, I will have an attempt to hit you with my secondary.
Okay, let me
Magic
roll
items.
my parry. Let me roll my parry. Really. You worry up. It's just. Oh, that's probably. So I'm a class. Are we summer clothes or winter clothes at the moment?
Well, you're in your summer garb.
2. So I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 then. I'm class 5.
In that case, take 6 points of pain.
6, okay. Where are we? 6 points of pain. I've still got some damage left before. Will that have gone by now? Still got that. From the
Well, I assume that Gyomo's healed you all up, so yes.
spiders. Okay. Right. Where am I go now then? Tim, you've gone.
Oh, carry on.
Oh yes, I was waiting for you. Oh, 3, that's going to hit. Lots.
Range me.
That is almost certainly going to kill me.
Going to hit around about 11 or 12.
So don't worry about what you've hit, because 3 is going to hit me. So do your damage.
7.
Nice.
Sorry, it should be 8 because I'm charging, so it should be 8.
Okay, he falls over.
I would ask the Obo whether he wishes me to try to save him for questioning.
Don't get a chance, I'm going to take his head off.
I apologise for wasting his time.
risking it, this guy. Set off.
I will inquire of Hatsu what was happening over at the alley. This is the first chance I've had.
Is there anybody else about?
Someone there watching. Little
Well, there's
evil.
a lot of corpses about, but there's nobody moving.
The corpses definitely look like corpses, and none of them are moving at all.
Well, put it this way: they haven't moved during the fight, so probably they're
Okay.
corpses.
They're probably dead. Okay.
If you don't mind, gents, we'll need to wrap it up there. I've got another game in less than 2 hours now. Or thereabouts, Tim, whatever. If there's anything else that you need to, like, close the scene, we'll need to wrap up the
Okay,
game.
well, yeah, I will do. First of all, I'm going to give Budo out,
Yeah. None to me, I'm dead.
but I need to check something.
What's that, if I get any for being dead?
And now it's how much your opponent is actually worth.
Nah. I feel like quite a lot.
He was a bit of a tough bastard, wasn't he?
He was.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Right. I'm going to treat him as the 4th level character that he actually was, rather than what he was operating as.
Wow.
So, how much Budo does Okawa have?
Okawa has 17.75 Budo.
In that case, I will not award you any Budo because it makes no change. Okay. Ashikata can have 3. Morikawa can have 1, as can Hatsu, because you all attempted to do some damage to him. Okay.
All right.
Remember, you get a point of on per point of Budo.
Oh, okay.
Right. We now come to the tricky point about karma. Dave, do you know where the karma rules are in the book?
1 second.
It's alright, found it. It's where I thought it would go. Right. Oliver, how many points of key did your character have?
He had 2 points of key.
2?
Yeah, 2.
Right, you get an extra 1 because you died in combat.
Okay.
How many points of on have you got?
126.75.
Okay, you get another point for that, so you're up to 4.
Okay.
And they'll give you a bonus 1 because you died bravely fighting the minion of a Shuten-Doji, which who probably should have killed you, not the other way around. So that makes 5 points of karma, which you might like to note on Okawa's sheet.
Yep. Where do I put karma? I'll just write it here.
Put it under notes because you use it on your next character creation.
Yeah, I've put it under key and Budo and on.
Alright, with that 5 points of karma, you can do one of 2 things. You can save it and have an extra 5 points of stats, or you can use it to influence your base roll when you roll, so that you get the same sort of character rank and taste as you have now. Okay.
No. Because I like the idea of playing a different class next time, so I'll take that 5 and add it to a stat on the next character.
Well, my point is that with low points of karma like that, you're better off putting it into your stats.
Yeah.
I will point out that should anybody get to having more than 20 karma, you do not get that karma because your character will be resurrected as either a Buddhist spirit or a kami. Okay? Just so you know. However, that's unlikely to happen for quite a long time.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for that, gentlemen. It's not quite the way I was hoping it would go. And I'm sorry, Oliver, that your character died, but at least he died bravely.
He died with honour. There is no need to apologise, mate. I don't mind losing the character if I lose. It was a good death.
I would suggest you call this episode
I've got an
Dead
idea.
with Honour, Dying with Honour, or something like that.
I was going to call it Song of the Shuten-Doji.